If you're a Floridian, you're probably pretty used to handling the heat. But do you know what qualifies as extreme heat, or how this level of heat can impact your health, environment, and pets? Let's discover what extreme heat really is and how you can protect yourself from it. Extreme heat refers to periods of high heat and humidity with temperatures above 90 degrees for at least 2 to 3 days. Some sources define extreme heat relative to the location's average temperatures, so the exact benchmark can change from place to place. High temperatures are intense on their own, but in Florida, this is further amplified by the humidity. Humidity is the measurement of water vapor in the air, and when humidity is high, it reduces the effectiveness of sweating to cool your body off. The humidity really does make it feel hotter outside. It's not just from the sun. As the climate changes, Floridians are expected to see even more hot days at even higher temperatures than past summers. This graph highlights the trend of increasing summer temperatures in the U.S. Here, we see how cities in Florida are experiencing more days above normal summer temperatures, with southern cities like Miami seeing the biggest impact. Besides getting tired and sweaty, extreme heat can have other more serious effects on your body. Milder heat-related issues include heat rash and sunburn, but things can quickly escalate to heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Be on the lookout for the warning signs of heat stroke, which include a fast, strong pulse, headache, dizziness, nausea, and fainting. If you suspect someone is having a heat stroke, try to move them to a cooler place, lower their temperature with cool clothes or a cool bath, and call 911 if necessary. The impacts of extreme heat are not felt equally by everyone. Certain groups are at a higher risk, including disabled individuals, children, and the elderly. Outdoor workers, individuals without air conditioning, and houseless individuals are also at a much higher risk. These factors coincide with a lower socioeconomic status, race, and other marginalized identities. Millions of Floridians fall into these categories, showing that extreme heat is an issue of environmental justice. These inequities are not just dependent on a person's status, but also on where they live. Some people live in heat islands, which are urbanized areas or cities that experience higher temperatures than outlying areas. This occurs because surfaces like buildings and roads absorb and re-emit heat much more than natural areas. Even within a heat island, some areas are hotter than others due to the distribution of trees and greenery. If you live somewhere that experiences extreme heat, be extra careful with your pets on sunny days. When taking your dog out for a walk on a hot day, touch the asphalt for a few seconds to ensure it's not too hot for your pet's sensitive paws. You can also try walking your dog early in the morning or at night to avoid the hot asphalt. It may seem wise to shave your pet's fur in the summer, but veterinarians actually do not recommend this. Fur acts as an insulation that keeps your pet warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Domesticated animals are not the only ones feeling the heat. Extreme heat has the capacity to outright kill many different types of wildlife. Hot weather can also exhaust and dehydrate animals, making them more susceptible to disease and predation and discouraging them from hunting or foraging. Amphibians are especially vulnerable to the heat, as they need to keep their skin moist in order to breathe. Warm temperatures can sometimes kill off vegetation, forcing many insect and herbivore species to leave their habitats in search of food. Heat waves are known to have serious effects on the environment. High temperatures can dry out the landscape, reducing plant growth and increasing the risk of wildfires. Shallow aquatic environments can also be dried up by the heat, and glacier melt can be accelerated. So, what can you do to stay cool in the face of all this heat? Most importantly, stay hydrated, as this allows your body to regulate temperature and sweat. Other tips for keeping cool include a cold shower, closing curtains or blinds, eating a frozen treat, or wearing breathable linen clothes. Remember to keep an eye on your local weather so you can be prepared for the next instance of extreme heat.